So you looking forward to going back to Louisiana?
Most definitely. Home sweet home. So I'm most definitely looking for this weekend.
Does this game have a little extra juice for you because of that?
I mean, it's just home, but I treat it like every game, like it's a national championship.
Are you gonna have a lot of family and friends there?
Family and friends, that we all come to every game. This is no game special. It's just at home.
How many times have you been to Tiger Stadium?
I've played at Tiger Stadium twice, my freshman year, and this year will be the second time I'm playing. But besides that, I've been through Tiger Stadium, growing up, just kind of watching games and stuff like that.
Did you grow up an LSU fan?
I'll say I more grew up like a LSU fan, but we was open at each and everything. You know what I'm saying? Because where I'm from in Shreveport, most of our people are Dallas fans, anyways. We're not New Orleans Saints fans, but we have a handful that are, because my grandfather is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that I'm not. That's just how I grew up.
Gotcha. Go ahead. You got a familiar face over there in Aaron Anderson. Just how good is it going to be to see him?
It's going to be great to see Aaron. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen him in, a little minute, and the progress he's made this season, it's just, a sight to see for him.
What have you thought about your role in the offense and how it's kind of evolved over the course of the season?
The coaching staff, they're still figuring out things, still figuring out ways to use, each and every last one of us, everybody in every position. So, it's just something that we keep walking into each and every week, trying to, excel at the next level.
You're a versatile player, though. Are you kind of just open to anything that they throw at you?
Anything that'll win the game for us, I'm open to do it.
Gotcha.
The coaches talked yesterday about starting fast, especially on offense and on the road. Just kind of how important is that going to be this week in an environment like Tiger Stadium?
Starting fast is key because, the momentum is probably not already on our side when you play a, away game. So things like that can kind of boost you ahead to have momentum now on your side, where then the fans or the stands might be quiet, and then that's when you can take over games and shut them out.
They're saying it could storm pretty bad over there. Is that something you guys monitor or prepare for? And then how do you prepare for that if
the weather is something that, you can't necessarily prepare for, because, they can say it can rain and then it be sunny, or they can say it be sunny and then it rain. We just tackle it as it goes.
How much does that actually affect you? As a receiver, you got to catch the ball, but does that really kind of factor, or when you get into the game?
Honestly, you can make an excuse and say the ball was wet, but at the end of the day, I got a job to do and I need to get it done.
It's a lot easier to catch with gloves.
Me, it's preference on guys. Like my hands, I like to catch without gloves if it's raining. So and then I got a lot of guys, on the team that likes to catch with gloves. So it's whatever going to get the job done for you.
How are you feeling from a health standpoint? I know you were kind of doing something earlier in the season.
Health-wise, I'm back. You know what I'm saying? I've been playing the last couple games, at a higher level than I played the first couple games. So I don't see anything, a downfall in that way.
Do you feel like the bye weeks, though, beneficial to continue to get healthy?
Most definitely. Resting your body is key, and, getting rehab and staying in trainer room and stuff like that is definitely key, especially this bye week has been, key for that.
As someone who kind of prides himself on blocking, what do you think about Robbie Utes and some of the blocks he makes, and also his catching ability as well?
All the tight ends, period, all the receivers, period, even, Jeremy and all the guys that be out there, we practice on this each and every day, it's just going out on Saturday and doing it. So they just executed, at a high level just like I do and all the other guys.
How do you think you guys as receivers have blocked and maybe progressed in that area as the season's gone on?
We always got work to improve on, even me as myself as a blocker, route runner, catcher, all things like that. But I feel like we've been doing pretty decent, and, it's only up from here.
With Cole going down with his injury, how have you seen some of the younger guys maybe step up and the opportunities that they might get?
Our younger guys have always been ready. Rico, Scott, Bubba Hampton, Turbo, guys like that. They've always been ready. Just Cole going down is just, an accident that happened to happen. But the guy behind him is ready, because that's what we prep here. The guys behind him are always ready for when their name or number's called.
What have you thought about LSU's defense, specifically their secondary?
I believe they have a pretty good defense. A lot of skilled guys, a lot of guys with talent, you know what I'm saying? But, we input a plan so we can execute, and that's all we got to do on Saturday is execute, and everything else is history.
What did you learn from getting the personal foul late in the game at Tennessee, and just from that moment? Coach Hilbert talked to us about it a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, the personal foul was definitely on me. I'm going to take 100% ownership of that. And, it's something as a vet player that shouldn't happen again, and it won't happen again. I've learned from it. And, we're moving on to the next game. We're playing LSU this weekend.
Where do you feel like the focus of this team is at heading into these Final Four games, kind of with your backs up against the wall?
it's the same approach. You know, each and every game is a championship. We live for, you know, to see each Saturday and not the Saturday next after that because it's not guaranteed. So we're just going to keep tackling each and every Saturday in the team and that steps in front of us.
What's your message to some of these receivers that hadn't played in Death Valley? Like, what kind of advice would you have for them for the environment?
Tone everything out. That's all I can tell you. You know, stay locked in, execute when your name is called.
You guys on Fridays have had some kids come in here and you kind of share a moment with them. What's that been like for you guys as players to see their reactions and to kind of give them that opportunity?
Yeah, you know, guys come in. I mean, kids and things come in here, and we let them score touchdowns, and we hear kind of how they've been going through life. And when I say going through life, I mean some of these kids, you know, have disabilities and things that's wrong with them. And I kind of like how we constantly do this each and week in and week out because, you know, this shows their families and things like that. You know that their kids and things can come out here, interact with us. You know, we love up on them, they love up on us, they score touchdowns, and it just shows us outside of football, you know what I'm saying, the characteristic that, you know, a lot of guys on the team, not just me, have, you know, for kids and things like that. So I think that's pretty special what we've been doing. Appreciate it.
Thank you.